Omega-3 product, the world's most sophisticated omega product, delivering the most beneficial form that we're going to talk about. None of the downside, no fishy aftertaste, no repetition, no repeating on you, no fishy burps. Across America today, millions of people will go out, maybe the big box store, maybe the vitamin stores, and buy an omega product. We're going to share with you how this is better by far, and today, cheaper by far than it is the rest of the year. Here's what the pricing looks like. There's a 30 through a 720 capsule. That size is only done for the today's special. That's where the pricing would be, and that's where the pricing is today. And I'm really proud to tell you that on the 360 and the 720 count, this is actually the lowest pricing ever. The lowest pricing ever seen on the Home Shopping Network on a today's special. So we're really excited about this. Andrew, lowest pricing, best value, best product. It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, and to think that as long as we've been doing omega-3s, and again, I date myself, we've been doing omega-3s for over 40 years. To think that this is the lowest price per capsule, and no, we haven't decreased the potency. That's one of the things I've seen. It's funny, and because we make our soap bar now, our Fact soap. Yeah. Everybody's been brought to my attention that Dove went from like a 4 1/4 ounce bar to a 3 3/4 ounce bar, and they did that. I think there's a special word for that, but some kind of like shrinkflation or something like that. I forget what it is. So, but it's interesting. So no, we still give you a full 500 milligrams of the same exact quality, no fishy aftertaste. It just happens. And mind you, I can guarantee we will not be able to repeat this price next year. That this crazy price for the world's highest quality omega-3s, all natural triglyceride form. I never really share the charts. I should just do this quickly. Because a lot of us are worried about our omega-3s harming the environment and how pure the omega-3s are. But if we look at this tall chart here, our fish is sourced from remote, pristine, unpolluted waters. Our fish is obtained under stringent regulations and fishing guidelines. It makes it difficult. Our fish oil is obtained only twice a year and never during spawning breeding season. Our fish oil is only derived from a third-party certified, sustainable, and renewable source. Our fish source is carefully extracted from the sea using special targeted nets. Our fish oil is created in special facilities with reduced water consumption, energy consumption. Our fish oil's purity standards exceed all international regulatory requirements. So we truly go to extreme lengths, not only to make sure that when you consume the fish oil, it will be easy to swallow, it will never repeat on you, it will never have a fishy aftertaste, never cause an upset stomach, but we also want to make sure that we're not assaulting the planet while we're getting you your precious fish oil. So we make sure we address both. But as I said, this is the best pricing we've ever been able to offer per capsule. And that might be a major statement if someone had been making omega-3s for 5 or 10 years. It's a major statement from somebody who's making omega-3s for 40 years. So to think that when you look at that large size, what does it end up being? It's a bit more than a dime a capsule. It's less than 20 cents a capsule for 500 milligrams of the finest omega-3s. And mind you, and I have charts here that talk about this, the principal omega-3 fatty acid in your brain is DHA, Docosahexaenoic Acid. As concentrated as in your brain, and it would be the most concentrated site in your body if it weren't more concentrated in the retina of your eye. So those two structures are absolutely not dependent on. They are built on DHA. So DHA determines their structure, determines their function. We are among the only omega-3 products that focuses on DHA. Most omega-3 products are principally EPA, secondarily DHA. We are principally DHA, secondarily EPA. Very hard to do, interestingly enough. It's the natural balance. The commodity omega-3s, the industrial byproduct omega-3s, those are higher in EPA. The natural way to do it, which unfortunately is more expensive to do, is higher in DHA, which is the way we do it. It's the proper way to do it. If you care about your brain, if you care about your eyes, if you care about your heart, then you want to make sure you're getting the omega-3 balance that we deliver here. And again, today, the most affordable it's ever been. I guarantee next year it'll be a great Today Special. I suspect it'll be 20% more expensive than it is today.
Well, it's always a joy to do these Today Special launches with Andrew, and I know many of you tune in every single time. It's always busy at launch. It is exceedingly busy tonight. I think with Essential One and obviously Omega and soon to be Choco Nouveau, these are some of the really, really big opportunities that people wait for. Again, we're stocking up. It's kind of shocking to hear when you understand that so many of us have been buying an Omega product that is delivering the inferior form. What does that mean? It means that we're not getting the true benefits that we should be getting. Andrew's Omega product delivers that. It's smaller, and I can show you that right here, in fact. We have some of the usual suspects that you and I may have bought from some of the big stores across America, and you can see versus Andrew's to the side, there is a noticeable size difference. Yet Andrew's is more potent, more powerful, and is better all round. That's why there's over 3,400 five-star reviews, and it is very much. It is very pretty.
No, it's just ours. Like if we have a large bowl of, I don't know if you have a large bowl of capsules there. It's nice to show just the pristine quality of our omega-3s and not the brown, amber, murky nature of those other products. That's the beauty of triglyceride form, natural omega-3s as Mother Nature intends them. And they are beautiful. I mean, it's quite a difference from what you see those other products. And mind you, ours are more concentrated, but look at that beautiful color. Ours is more concentrated, theirs are kind of brown and murky. And you get less omega-3s per capsule in theirs than you get from mine. But I was gonna go through some of the charts here that just break down some of the basic features. No fishy aftertaste, no fishy repeat, no stomach upset. We could guarantee that. You could read the reviews. I think this is a 4.7 star product.
Indeed.
Again, probably 97% positive reviews, probably 85, 90% five-star reviews. There's no mercury, lead, or heavy metals, no PCBs, dioxins, or contaminants, no enormous capsules to swallow. It's a pleasure to take. You'll fall in love with it. Omega-3s, they cannot be, the EPA and DHA cannot be made by the body. You have to take in, even if you took in vegetable source omega-3 from alpha-linolenic acid, the conversion is halting at best. It's limited at best. The only way in my mind to absolutely guarantee the levels of DHA your brain, your eyes, and your heart require is by delivering DHA. And that's what we do here, or eating fatty fish every single day. So the only way you could do it is by eating those fatty fish every single day or a quality supplement. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of quality supplements out there. And without adequate omega-3 intake, deficiency or insufficiency occurs. Best results are only achieved when consumed daily. Oh, by the way, I'll just mention this. There's an infomercial I see all the time, and it's for an omega product. And I think it's an omega product derived from green-lipped mussels. And we use green-lipped mussels actually when I started my company back in 1979. But because of the scarcity of the science, we moved on from that a long time ago. But what I find most troubling about that infomercial that you see on television is omega-3s are not a drug to treat pain and inflammation in your joints. Certainly omega-3s can play a lubricating role in our joints. Fatty acids do that. But omega-3s and the other constituents in those products, they're not a drug for pain or inflammation. In fact, when they make those claims, they're violating the laws in this land, in our country. So it's kind of funny and amazing that they actually get away with this. But omega-3s are not a drug for pain and inflammation. And when someone positions their product as such, it lets you know about their integrity or their lack thereof. Because to position their product like that, they know they're violating the law. And I think their company has already been spanked a few times. So it's just really inappropriate to take an ingredient that has so many wonderful things you could say about. It's the principal structural molecule of our brain, our mood, our cognitive function, our memory, all depends on the structure and function of our brain. So we don't have to start making up stories about it being a drug for pain and inflammation to encourage anyone to enjoy the benefits of omega-3s, especially DHA. The retina is principally made of DHA. We know we want to keep our retina healthy as we age. So DHA is the principal structural molecule that we have to focus on. And we all hear about omega-3s in the heart. EPA is important. And once again, DHA is even more important. That's what we focus on. So hopefully, and again, you're never going to find me talking about this as a drug for pain or inflammation or depression or any of the other things you hear these other guys saying. It's sufficient to fairly state the structural role, the functional role that omega-3 plays in our body without having to make it into a drug. I leave that to the drug companies, to the pharmaceutical companies, and I'd rather represent this as a product that's pure, that's natural, that has no side effects, that has no additives, that is just an essential structural molecule. If you went to the list of constituents necessary to make your brain and to make the retina of your eye, the #1 ingredient on that list would be a DHA. We know if you looked for a list, the #1 ingredient in making your bones, it would be calcium. The #1 ingredient, say, in muscle tissue, protein. But when it comes to your brain and the retina of your eyes, it's not even close. It's DHA. That's why we focus on that. Other companies don't, but that's why we focus on that.
So as you know, folks, when we're live on HSN, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of people dialing in. There's a lot of people on hsn.com and on the HSN app. What we're seeing right now is that the demand is outpacing supply. We're extremely busy. One of the reasons is the fact that on the 2 largest sizes, we're the lowest pricing ever, which is remarkable. In a world where everything's going up, you see these 2 sizes by a lot. The 360, 720, it has never been more affordable than it is today. If you called tomorrow and they were available, that would be the pricing. If you called today, it's here, 79 and 129 and change. Massive discount on the most sophisticated omega product sold in the United States of America today. So if you want the 720 capsule or the 360, I can tell you that's where over 90% of our sales are heading towards, are in those 2 sizes. So we're feeling really good about the price. We're feeling amazing about the value. Obviously, we're excited to share with you the differences and the comparisons. Again, you look at the side by side and one looks a lot better and more inviting than the other. If you've tried an omega product in the past and you had to stop because they were making you just not feel great, there was the fishy aftertaste, there were the fishy burps. Andrews will not do that for you. And so many of the reviews talk just about that, as well as benefits against skin and eyes and hair and joints, all the different things that we associate. It's remarkable.
And I forgot about all the benefits for dry eyes, because again, omega-3s are a critical part of the lubricating system of our eyes. Our eyes naturally secrete tears. Our eyes, fatty acids are a very important part of the lubricating system of our eye. Omega-3s are part of that lubricating system of our eye. So the radiance of our skin, the radiance of our hair. But just looking at this chart here quickly, and then we'll look at some reviews, helps support and maintain normal triglyceride levels, normal blood pressure levels, normal blood cholesterol levels, normal blood sugar levels for those already in the normal range. You will find dozens and dozens and dozens of studies that talk about those critical numbers and talk about the role that healthy levels of omega-3 fatty acids can play in our keeping those in the healthy, normal range. More than 33,000 papers have been published on the benefits of omega-3 fatty acids, including more than 6,000 meta-analyses and systematic reviews. More than 4,000 human clinical trials have been published on the benefits of consuming omega-3 fatty acids. So, I mean, you probably look at the 50 most popular drugs, they probably don't have as many papers written about them as omega-3s. And now we'll look at some reviews here quickly before. Gosh, time is flying here. No fishy burps. I've been buying this for over a decade. I also find other omega pills difficult to swallow due to their larger size. Not Andrews. These are soft gels and mid-size. The only aftertaste is the orange flavor. What's funny is I've never gotten the orange flavor, even if I take a half a dozen at a time, which you don't have to do that. Most people, 1 a day. It's 500 milligrams. And I have another chart that talks about the proper levels. That 500 milligrams is what most medical organizations, physicians, cardiologists recommend. If you have existing cardiovascular issues, you might want to take 1,000, but we deliver the perfect 500 per capsule. That's all you need to take. So again, the only aftertaste is the orange flavor. And thank you to whoever came up with the flip lid. I appreciate that immensely. Please have more flip lids. We've done that. OMG finally can take omegas. We hear this over and over and over. I stopped taking fish oil and omegas years ago as nothing I tried didn't repeat on me. Our doctors recommend them, our cardiologists recommend them, but Most people can't tolerate them. I'm shocked, I am shocked, but I've taken these twice a day for over a week, and there is no aftertaste or repeating. I cannot tell you how thrilled I am. From Zealand in New York. Simply the best. There is no aftertaste at all with these supplements. What a great product. I love omega-3. The capsules are small and easy to swallow. The best. Thank you, Andrew Lessman, for such a great product. Best omega-3 ever, from Jade in Texas. Omega-3. I do not eat oily fish. I've tried to take omega vitamins. Yuck. They taste like fish and make you burp. Not attractive. I even tried to take at bedtime so it would be less bothersome. Wrong. Have you ever had your sleep disrupted by fishy burps? God, no. Andrew says his has no aftertaste, and he speaks the truth. I have tried many of his products. They're never disappointing. The numbers from my lab work show his product are the real deal. That's fantastic. What a great review. Thank you. Omega-3, truly no fishy aftertaste. I've tried several different omega-3 fish oils, even the ones that say no fishy aftertaste. This is the only one that hasn't repeated or come back on me, and that's from Susie in Ohio. We'll do a couple more. Never a fishy taste. I've been ordering these capsules for several years now and have never had any discomfort from taking them, nor have I ever experienced any fishy taste. I highly recommend this product. Love the no fishy taste or burping. We don't add the capital letters. My husband and I have been taking these fish oil capsules for a long time now. Love them. They are small, easy to swallow, and cause no issues with burping or fishy taste, and do not require refrigeration. Yet we give higher potency, and we have no problems. And that's what this product, all my products are all about. Delivering you the benefits that you've always sought or always wanted from a multivitamin or from an omega-3, but got sick and tired of trying products that just made you sick or tired. This is a product that's designed to give you the perfect natural balance of omega-3s and not give you any problems. So it's not as though, okay, you're following doctor's orders, you're taking omega-3s, you're gonna have to have a little bit of unpleasantness along with following doctor's advice. No, you could follow your doctor's advice and have a wonderful experience, and that's what this is.
So what we're seeing right now, it was the two largest sizes that were the most popular. There is now one that has really pulled ahead, folks, and it is that 720 count. That is the unique size only available today. That is now representing virtually the majority of the sales as we see them at this moment. The 720 capsules will be $309.90. We're at $129.90. $360, normally $159.90. Today $79.90. I'll say it once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. That is the lowest pricing we have ever seen on television at all in all the years that Andrew has been on the air. Lowest pricing ever. So if there was ever an incentive to do it, you got it here tonight, and the benefits are obviously truly massive. We can talk price, we can talk value, we can certainly talk about how this is more beneficial than so much of what you find in the stores, but don't let some of the downsides that you've experienced in the past prohibit you or inhibit you from trying this. That's why when people say no fishy aftertaste, it's so powerful and compelling. Andrew, we started with Essential 1, we've gone on to Omega. Really big deals on HSN, some of your most highly reviewed products ever.
And they are, well, I think between the two products, there's probably almost 9,000 reviews.
Yes.
And probably 85 to 90% are 5-star reviews. And these are real reviews from real people who tried the product. You can't review the product at HSN unless you tried it. And so this is a product, both the multivitamin and omega-3, they are foundational nutrients that your body can't make. It's not as if you can think, you could sit back and say, my body's gonna make the vitamin C and D I need. My body's going to make the Docosahexaenoic Acid, the DHA omega-3 that I need. Impossible. We can't. It doesn't happen. And if you look at our diet, we're not getting them. If you look at those in the scientific charts, they mentioned the epidemiologic studies that prove that we don't get the vitamins and minerals we need. I had a whole bunch of charts that talked about omega-3 fatty acids and the increase in emotional imbalance in our society, that you could track it against omega-3 intake or the reduction in omega-3 intake. So again, the brain is principally made of DHA. So it's not surprising, given a diet that's highly deficient in omega-3 in this country, it's not surprising that we should observe issues with our brain, issues with our eyes. issues with our hearts. So it's common sense to supplement those omega-3s or to make sure you eat fatty fish every single day. But that comes with issues of contaminants and heavy metals and things like that. We make all those worries, all those concerns, all those issues and problems go away because you get the omega-3s you need, your brain needs, your heart needs, your eyes need, without any problems, any issues, and at the best price. I've been doing this for 45 years, the best price ever.
Thank you so much for shopping with Andrew and I tonight. We're excited to have you along. We have 10 minutes left, and I'm going to head over here to our third and final today's special, a tasty way to end the show. You're about to experience